Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of our ExpertGate interview series, where we connect with thought leaders, top academics, and experts shaping industries and driving positive change. Today, I'm honored to be speaking with Professor Mamun Habib, the head of the management department of the School of Business and Entrepreneurship at the Independent University of Bangladesh, with an impressive 22 years of teaching, training, consultancy, and research experience. Professor Habib has authored over 250 papers and made significant contributions to both academia and industry. Thank you so much for joining us today, Professor Habib.
I'm so much honored to become the part of your journey in the Expert Gate. So thanks again for inviting me such kind of interview session.
It's a real pleasure to have you on board with us today, Professor Habib. Now, just to start off, could you start by providing a brief overview of your professional journey? I mean, what inspired you to specialize in your field, and how has that shaped your career over the years?
Thank you so much. If you ask me that my academic journey, my basement, that is my undergraduate in the electrical electronics engineering, and then my master's and PhD in computer engineering management. So I was familiar with the supply chain management course during my master's level, and then I impressed about this course, and definitely with the help of my PhD supervisor, I was more impressed to think about the supply chain management research works.
Mm.
And basically, the PhD is a starting point of the research. So from the PhD level, I understood that I have to do the lots of research on supply chain management. And but as you know that during my PG time, I developed a model, ITESCM model, Integrated Tertiary Educational Supply Chain Management model. So that is one of the milestone in the research area in the service industry supply chain management. So this is the way that how we are working on the supply chain management. There is a long time before I finished my PhD, and then I now involved the supervision. I'm involved with the consultancy, industry-based research project, and a lot of things. So you understand though my specialization is supply chain management. Now I'm thinking how we can apply this supply chain management in different industry,
Mm.
and how we can include the technology there. It could be like the artificial intelligence, technology-driven supply chain management in the different sector, like the R&D sector, textile sector. And so this is the way that how we can contribute to the society by the research work on supply chain management.
Oh, really? So at the end of the day, something along the lines of, finding the harmony between the different industries and applying this template and a way of thinking to other industries and hopefully adding benefit and adding value to them too. I mean, that's a remarkable journey, Professor. And I'd like to ask, I mean, as you join the ExpertGate platform, what types of projects and collaborations are you most excited to explore?
My interest is that research industry-driven research project.
Hmm.
It could be like particularly those could add the value to the industry. It could be in productivity, quality improvement, and supply chain management as well. And second one is that I can do some collaboration here in terms of the conferences as a keynote speaker. And as you know that I'm delivered the keynote speech in the different international conferences.
Yes.
And I have also planned to do some workshops
Hmm.
on supply chain management area, as well as another my specialization research methodology. Even I have some books on the research methodology, and I think you notice my publication record. So maybe we can do some workshop on the research methodology as well.
Yes.
And finally, as I'm involved with the PhD supervision at the University Tun Abdul Razak in Razak, Malaysia,
Hmm.
so I can do some collaboration with the PhD supervision as well as the PhD external examiner, as well as PhD defense. I can contribute there. So this is something you can do at a glance. You can do by the expert gate.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure there'll be a lot of attention onto your profile very soon, Professor. Now, with your extensive experience, how do you see yourself, your work contributing to creating a more positive social impact, particularly within the communities or industries that you engage with directly?
As you understand that I'm the academician,
Yes.
So though I'm academician, so it is not my job only just teaching. So this is my job as a professor, how we can create the next generation, how we can
Yes.
create the next researcher, how we can create the next PhD holders. So this is the one way, and another way, though I mentioned earlier, as a researcher, we are working the research. So this is the one recently published.
Mm,
This is the I lead this project. This is the development of the labor conditions in Bangladesh for sustainable growth.
mm,
American Chamber and Commerce in Bangladesh. They sponsored this one. So as a consultant, I was working with the MCHM, USA, different project. So directly they are contributing to the industry. Directly they are contributing to the society. So USA, they designed the one integrated supply chain management course. I'm the one of the team. I lead this team as a team member, and we organized a lot of TUT, training of trainers. Those will lead the next generation in the supply chain management area. So this is also adding the value to the social impact.
yes.
And if you think about the PhD supervision, we always prefer this one. It's not only our job to PhD supervision. Our target by this PhD, how they can contribute to the society. So society impact is very important. Even if you look very carefully when I deliver the international conference, the keynote speaker, I always
Mm,
mention highlight this on sustainable growth, sustainable development. And so this is our one of the target by the research, how can contribute to the society as well as industry. And
mm,
if you ask me the different specific organization industry, I would say that RMG sector, ready-made garments industry sector, agriculture sector. One of my PhD scholar recently finished his PhD. We work on the agriculture supply chain management.
yes.
So we apply the technology-driven blockchain there. So this kind of like the technology-driven blockchain and then big data, IoT, Internet of Things. Earlier, what I said that I developed the one model, education supply chain management model, but now there is extension. We apply there the sustainable education supply chain management model, so we can contribute to the education institutions, that service industry. Even recently, last week, delivered the one lecture in India
Hmm.
that was that hospital supply chain management. So
Okay.
how we can contribute the sustainable hospital supply chain management. So this is adding the values to the hospital industry. So this is the way that how we can contribute to our society as well as our community.
Oh, wonderful. So, at the end of the day, it's utilizing not only technology, but also your expertise in academia and industry really to give back to society. And that's very noble. And I think that's well, a lot of academics at your level are seeking to do that also. And it's great to see that we are moving towards this direction. Now, at ExpertGate, as you know, we dedicate 50% of all of our profits to developing curricula and teaching initiatives centered on Industry 5.0 to benefit underprivileged communities worldwide. Now, Professor Habib, now from your perspective, how can we enhance these efforts? What role can universities and industries really play in maximizing their impact?
Thank you so much. As when you're talking about the underprivileged community, say if you think about the African region, that we have a few works I did earlier. Now still I'm working on that. CLT South Africa, CLT Zimbabwe. By this one, we are trying and add some values. And
Mm,
not only that, in International Supply Chain Education Alliance, USA. So we are working on the one project, the incubator business program, particularly the underprivileged people. Those could not go to the university level. Those just they have a technical knowledge, but unfortunately, due to the financial issues, they couldn't go to the university level. So we are trying to take their project as an incubator program, and ISCA USA they like to contribute there, and finally it will go to the real life application. So what we said that basically you that initiative 50% of your profit to developing the career curriculum and the teaching
mm,
initiatives. I believe that it will add the values not only just community, it's a global platform. We have some responsibility. How we
mm.
can contribute to this one? Definitely, I believe that maybe I can contribute to you as well. If you think that I can work as an expert in that area, we can provide some advice, and maybe we can add values that how we can improve this one for our targeting group is benefiting underprivileged communities worldwide. So this is a global village. So we are not
Yes.
thinking that I'm in this one country, you are in the another country. Our target, how we can create that all over the world we can contribute, and particularly those people that are underprivileged. Thank you.
Most definitely, Professor. Very well said. I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's the entire purpose of our platform. We are uniting the East with the West, connecting academia, and reuniting bridging the gap between academia and industry, and it's really for everyone and everywhere. Now, if I may ask, let's talk briefly about this Industry 5.0, right? So, as the world transitions into this era, how do you envision it shaping the future of higher education? Specifically, how can universities prepare students for a more human-centered, AI-driven workforce?
Thank you so much. I love to say one thing is that I'm so happy to see this question when you're asking me Industrial 5.0. Still, we are behind of this one. Our some of the part we are still working on the Industrial Revolution 4.0, but now you are thinking the Industrial Revolution 5.0. So you target that how can I apply this on the future higher education. So this is one thing is that we have to do a lot of research on that. How we can create the technology-driven curricula, technology-driven the coursework, and even then our assessment policy is very important issue at this stage. So we have to, when you are designing the curricula, designing the any kind of infrastructure for the technology-driven higher education, how we can monitor the assessment. So maybe we can do some of the like the innovative way that how we can do the assessment
Mm.
instead of the our traditional assessment policy like the final exam, midterm exam, hard copy. So you have to move to the next level. How we can
Mhm.
do this one like the in terms of the like the creative thinking, innovation, assignment, case study discussion, case study analysis, something like that. And our target, we have to prepare our students for a human-centered, artificial intelligence-driven workforce. So in
Mhm.
future, they have to work in the industry where we are applying the Industry 5.0, where the machine is very important, but that machine will be the artificial intelligence-driven machine. So they have to that kind of knowledge. If you ask me that when you notice our existing curriculum, we are not covering this part, the technology-driven, how we can create the technology-driven workforce. So I believe that maybe ExpertGate, they can take some initiative and we can contribute there so that we have to create our next generation to the artificial intelligence driven workforce by the curriculum. It could be
Yes.
not like the traditional traditional our curriculum system, but we have to need that kind of module system where then we have to think of the innovation, creativity, technology must be there, and how it can contribute to the like the society. Thank you.
Yes, look, very, very, very well said, Professor. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, with what's going on with AI and technology, it's proving it's advancing very, very, very quickly day by day. It used to be every 2 years, and it's every year. Now it's like every month and every week. Things are it's changing. So if you're really sticking in the old way of doing things, by the time you finished your teaching this course, it might be out of date already. So really having this module system to be much more up to date and in tune and tapping onto the vein of technology and at the forefront of your industry, that's truly very important. Now, thank you so much, Professor Habib, for sharing your invaluable insights and experience with us today. It's inspiring to see your dedication to education, research, and creating a meaningful social impact. Now, to our audience, we hope this conversation has provided you with fresh perspectives on the role of education, collaboration, and innovation in shaping our future. Stay tuned for more ExpertGate interviews featuring leaders like Professor Habib as we continue our mission to empower individuals and communities worldwide. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time at ExpertGate for everyone, everywhere.